Today we are going to be making the first recipe for this channel. I told you I wanted to start cooking or baking and stuff like that. So today we're gonna be doing my cookies that everybody seems to like. Somehow they took off on TikTok. I had seen them somewhere on the Food Network. Somebody did a real quick whatever. And then they were on Pinterest. And then they're on everybody's TikTok feed. Do them this way, do them that way, you're doing them correctly. I'm gonna do it the way I found it on Pinterest. The recipe, they're called gooey butter cookies. It's a real simple one ingredient, not one ingredient, but like one thing. You don't even have to measure it. So with that, my camera is crooked. I'll put the full description of the ingredients and recipes down in the comment section. I'll pin it, that way I can just screenshot it. And directions and all that on there. So, for that, let's get to it. So first of all, of course, I'm gonna fix my camera. Okay. So I didn't take this butter out. It's better to leave the butter if you're gonna make them. You know you're gonna make them the next day. Take them out the night before. I use Kerrygold butter, the unsalted one. You don't want the salted one because it's gonna be, that'll taste more salted than sweet. Hey, but if you like that, you can do that. But let me get that butter in the microwave. Let me use my fine china again to put it in the microwave. Leave it like this in there because it's gonna spew all over. So you don't want that. And you're just gonna put it in there for maybe like 30 seconds, depending how hard, like real butter is gonna be hard regardless. But you don't want to completely melt it. It's a little bit melted in the middle, like liquidy, but that's fine. So that is the one ingredient so far, so let's put that in there. It's already kind of, see how it's kind of melted. I melted it too much. I'm still getting used to my new microwave. So that's the butter. Then you're gonna need 1 whole block of cream cheese. This. So a whole block of that. Leave out your cream cheese too. It's gonna get hard. It's hard too. After that, 1 large egg. I ran out of my Mexican vanilla and have not had a chance to go get some vanilla. If you like vanilla, you can put as much as you want. If you don't, just add a little bit. You can add some amaretto to it, the amaretto extract. That's a good cookie. Definitely try that one. Okay, after that, the good thing with this one is you can use any cake mix, any of them. And from there you will just throw it in there, and that's it. And now you gotta just mix it. If you have a stand mixer, you can use that. Okay, so once it gets to this consistency, it's like a cookie batter. You can either, it says in the recipe to like throw them in the fridge for a little bit, throw them in the fridge after you make the little balls. Because after that cookie mix is done, that's where the powdered sugar comes into play. I don't sift my sugar, my powdered sugar. If I can be honest, I don't see the point of it. And then the one from Walmart is already sifted, it seems like. I know everybody dogs on Walmart, but sometimes they get some shit right. You're not gonna use that much powdered sugar because it's just for the coating. Just like a little bowl like this. Okay. So you're gonna spray your cookie sheet. I use Pam, whichever one, doesn't matter. You can either use this or use a still pad, whichever one you want. The still pads don't need any baking, any spray, because they won't stick. You can use a spoon, whichever one you like. However you want them. If you want them just like non-conform, like however, just a little plump or whatever, that's fine. You can use this. I have always just used this. It's the baker in me. And then it's a lot easier. You just get it. Don't like press it in, because it's gonna be hard to get out. So just press it. Let me scoop back this a little bit so you can see that. And then you're gonna just plop it in. Same thing again. Plop it in. With the spoon, if you're gonna do the spoon, it can be like that, and then just plop it in. And that's it. And I'll show you what the difference is when you do the spoon. I'll bake them with the spoon and without a spoon. You just get it kind of like that, and it'll come off a little bit easier. That's it. Okay, but I'm gonna stick to my method for right now, and you'll see me scoop all this stuff up, but I'll speed it up a little bit. So, little trick too, which I kind of had to learn it myself when I was baking. I was always wondering why the cookies stuck. Until this pastry chef told me, he was like, because you're not supposed to do them. I didn't go to school for this stuff at all. So I learned like through pastry chefs, through executive chefs, through cake decorators from HEB, the old school ones, the old ladies, custom cake shops that I went to. I picked up stuff from everybody. So I didn't know, my cookies kept on getting stuck at the hotels. And I was like, it's not looking good. He's like, it's fine, they're just cookies, it doesn't matter. We don't make a big profit off of those, it's fine, and they don't come out perfect. Me being me, I had to make them look nice. Anyway, they are offset. So it's one and then, but they're higher up, and then this one goes lower. So it's like one and then in between, and then in between, and in between, and then right here. And then this one is right here. So these two will match the inside row, push down or push up, one of the two. That's only because when they spread, they won't touch. I didn't know that. Let me put these in the oven. Let me put the rest of these. I'll put these in the oven do all that. And then I'll show you these when I put them in the freezer, how they look, and then you'll see how these come out without the freezer. And then just put them in for like 13 minutes, 350. I forgot to tell you that. 350 for that. So just remember that. Okay, y'all, so look how clean my bowl is. That's how they wanted the bowls when you make cookies or any type of batter. That's how they wanted the bowls at the hotels I worked at, which is fine because you use everything from it. No big deal. Let me put this in a dish, dirty dishes, and put those in the freezer. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna leave the powdered sugar out because I'm gonna probably re-dip them again. Only because like they're gonna come out and they're gonna kind of sweat. So I like a lot of powdered sugar on my cookies. So. Okay, so you're gonna probably put those, maybe I would say like, put them in the freezer for maybe 15, no more than 30 minutes. I wouldn't even say more than, probably like 20 minutes the most. Because then they're gonna take too long to cook and you're gonna get some fucked up cookies and shit. So just leave them in there for like about, no more than 20 minutes. All right, Josh, so the timing just went off, the timer just went off. Let me put this here. So if you don't have a cooling, I don't like to use cooling rack. I'm not in the frame. So I don't like to use cooling racks. I've never liked to use them. To me, I'd rather just have the cookie set. When it's cool, it'll come off. You know what I mean? I've never liked, because I always hate to mess, like scrape them and then they scrunch up or something messes up. I'm real picky when it comes to my baking. Like, I need to look a certain way, be a certain, like, I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just the OCD in me, I don't know what it is. But I've never liked to transfer them to a cooking, like a cooling rack or whatever. I know it's gonna need a little bit more to bake. So what I do is just use the residual heat from the pan, because they're done practically, right? They're pretty much done, but they're not done completely. So what you would do is just leave them on the pan. The heat from itself, it's still hot, obviously. So we use the residual heat to finish baking them. Okay, so these are the ones from the freezer. And you can tell there's just 3 here, right? So they're actually a little bit firmer. They're not as like soft as the other ones to put on there. They're a little bit more firm. I'm gonna put them in sugar again, which you can actually just do this whole step at the end, like all together after you freeze them. But I've tried that, and this part just looks a little bit more crackly to me than just doing it at the end. And as you can see, it doesn't take that long when they're a little bit more frozen. I mean, when they're like a little, like, yeah, I guess you could say harder frozen. They're easier to handle. Okay. So let's put these in there for 13 minutes and then I'll come back with you again. Okay, so cookies are done. With that being said, this is pretty much the whole, I guess I'm gonna call it like cooking the books. I remember like the whole old mafia movies, you know, where they're like, when they were like doing the gambling, they're cooking the books. I think that's what it's called. All right, so we're back in my cookbook. Sorry about that loud noise. And I have the remake of the gooey cookies. And these will be in the shop this week, coming. But before I do all that, let me show you something else. So let's just get into the video real quick. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Danielle Cowardly. Danielle, you know who you are. You watch my videos. I just want to say thank you very much. For my birthday, she gave me a card. Send it to me. I didn't know she was doing this. She sent me a little cute notebook. I don't know if she made it, but she made it. This is super cute. Like, I'm in love with it. Like, it's a cute little notebook. She sent me her little, oh, this is her actually. So if y'all have her, don't follow her on Instagram. That's her Instagram right there. She sent me some, I think this is a pin. Little llama pin. Some of these, I think they're color pencils. But the cool thing that I like the bottom is chile, mustard, tomato, coriander. So I guess those are the colors, but I have to see, but they're in there. So that's cool. And then she gave me another pin, with another llama. She gave me this little, like, glass llama. And then two of these, which I have to find out what they are, because I don't know what they are for. Sorry, Danielle. But yes, thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm trying to get these sharpened, but I have to find my sharpener. But that was something I wanted to say. And also, let me put that away real quick. Also, Steph, my PR boss, one of my bosses, sent me a notebook. What a fuck, with a fuck here and a fuck there. Here a fuck, there a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So it's just a lined notebook. That's all it is. Little unicorn. And I thought I had opened this. It's washi. William probably just taped it up with it. And all these washes are in there. If y'all can see them. Because this is one of my favorites. And this one's super cute. Happy Day. And then all this one too back here. So yeah, all these washes are in there. I don't even have to swatch them because they're all in there. But thank y'all for my birthday presents. And then of course right here is my MacBook that my hubby gave me. I was not expecting, that I'm super happy for. Sorry, my nose itches. I don't know if y'all women do. Oh, look at Danielle gave me this little llama too. That's gonna go right here. I don't know if y'all ladies do that. Dude, what I just did, because my nose is all itchy, but it's because I just trimmed my nose hairs. Man problem, sorry. Yeah, that's what I did. But yes, so let's get back to this planning. So the cookie one I've done, but I wrote it all. So it was my very first cook recipe YouTube thing that I did on my other channel. And as you saw the intro from the other one, yes, that's fine. But this is gonna be another part of the cookbook. So this is gonna be one page. I'm gonna try to make it just one page because it's been 2 pages for all of them. So, and I finally figured out what's wrong with this stuff. So it's good right now. I think I'm gonna put these back here. Yeah. Lined or dotted? Let's put them dotted back here. Yeah. It still can be dotted, but hopefully we can just make it on one. Just in case, let me take 2. All right. Okay. Oh, and for y'all that are watching right now, the mock spread and the 2 little notebooks, it is I Keep Agenda and Chalita and Kim. Y'all three are the only ones that have it. So between y'all, if one of y'all wants it, let me know. Whoever enters in this video first, I guess whoever enters it first gets it. If you don't want it, then give it to the next person, or they can have it. Let them figure it out if they want it. So yes, just let me know in the thing, because I'm not gonna do a spin for 3. Y'all can just figure it out. It's not that big of a thing. Y'all can save for the next one. I can put it together with maize. It'll be a bigger stack. So if you want to do that too, y'all can. Just tell me in the comments. It's I plan with I've kept an agenda, or I keep an agenda, and Chalita plans, and then Kim Bestie. You know who I'm talking about. No other Kim can come up here and be like, it was me. No, it wasn't you. It was in Bestie Kim. Sorry. But yeah. Let's see. Let's get some El Washo. Let me see what kind of washing. Should I go? I don't want to do black. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do this one either. I want to do like a fun one. Let's try a fun one. Let me see what I have with my squeaky ass chair. Let's see. We can do some daily grind ones. Nah. Just sailboat, ice cream, checkered. I think I'm gonna do some daily grind, y'all. A lo mejor que sí. Because I'm looking and... Oh wait, there's this one. But I'm gonna go right with that. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm over here talking to myself. You know what, let's do like a little gingham or checkered or whatever you want to call it. Let's Live Love Posh and the daily grind one. Okay. So, man, my nose itches really bad. I should with that nose trimming that I did. Goddamn. Goddamn. Okay. Let me see. I don't even know if this is gonna go well with this. Probably this green one would. Probably, I don't know. And the pink one. Yeah, probably just use all 3. What the heck? Okay, so, let's get this done. I think the next video that I'm gonna do is gonna be a little bit different for the cooking one. It's gonna be, I'm gonna do the cooking, but I'm gonna actually stop when I'm waiting around for the cooking instead of waiting for after everything's done and then do the cooking stuff. I think I'm gonna do it while planning, while the stuff is cooking. That way, I don't have to like cut and edit that much, if that makes any sense. Where is my washi cutter? Where is my? Has to be here somewhere. I have tons of them over here though. I think this is one of the theoreticals, one of the very first ones. I'm actually waiting for one of the Theoreticals designs, one of their packages to get here. Should be getting here this week. Super excited. And I would do, I don't know if I want to see a theoretical design, like, what is it called? Not like a haul, but kind of a haul. But like just to show you what I got. I think I just do a reel of anything. I don't think I'm gonna do like a whole, like setup and everything. Okay. Oh man, that didn't work that great. Like, it really matters. I'm gonna block this off anyway, probably anyway. Okay. So let me put some of this blue one down. And this one's coming up here. Hopefully I had a good Mother's Day and having a good week. I'm having a good week. Talked to my mom on Mother's Day. She's doing good. I'm not worried that she's like doing bad or anything like that, but she's doing good. Everybody's been asking for her and seeing how she is. Thank you for all of that. Really appreciate it. She's doing good. I am wearing my planner aesthetic. It's kind of hot outside, but it's cold in the house right now. I do know why, but this AC hasn't, it's like not that high. It's only like at 66. No, I'm just kidding. It's like at, I want to say 75, but it's like cold in here. Maybe I'm getting sick, I don't know. That'll be all I need to get sick. Do daily grinds next washi for the adventure ones. I need to do a video, another video of it besides one I just did. I didn't show these on there, but they're cute though this time around. But besides these, the Easter ones, these are really cute. Like this is lemons and then like a pattern and then the leaves with like cheetah. Then like a, I guess like a, for like a tropical thing. And the check dots, the little checklist, it's bubbles. And then like the ocean waves or something. It's cute. It's really fucking cute. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that looks good. I'll deal with that. It's fine. It's just my book. Nobody else's but mine. So I did talk to my mom earlier, like I said. There's another appointment we have for her. They already talked to her, so we need to just have an appointment to see what. We already paid them. Now they're gonna give us like our options, I guess, or whatever. So we're just waiting on that. There's gonna be no update till honestly the 28th, y'all. So I won't know nothing till then, but I'll keep y'all up to date on stuff. I may have to make a trip to El Paso if everything goes good, because we would have to go do the better miso up there, from my understanding. So. This is real Easterish, but these are good. These are good, like spring cookies. Like it's like no hard mess, no nothing like that. Anything like, you know, that's dire. It's like real quick, real easy. Dude, this is my favorite sticker. Like right now, favorite. Like I want to put this on a divider or something, because I like it a lot. Too much, I like it. And I'm gonna put this down right here in front and center. Front and center. Okay. I usually don't do this first, but I'm gonna do this first. then I'll put these little ones. Let me see how this little small ones look over there. No, I'm gonna say no. Let's see these small little things right here. And then maybe like the small bowl or the big bowl, or just the whisks. You know what? No. Let's do. Y'all know how I usually do my corners really big. Like I usually do my corners really well. Like I usually start with my corners to decorate. So let's just do that. Let's knock that motherfucker out first. Okay, and then I can probably put the whisk now on there. Let me see if it's missing anything though. Yeah, no. Let me put it this way. We're gonna do the bigger ones there. That looks cute. Okay. Then if I need be, I can just lift it up or anything. And I said it was gonna be one spread. I mean one page, and it's still not one page. God damn it. This I'm not gonna put nothing around. That's gonna stay like that. Let's bring this down so you can cut that off. Mixing bowl down here with this one. And then just so you can have like a finishing, something finishing there. I don't even think I need a small one, probably. What I'm going to do with this is actually put this as part of the header to start my, so I think that looks good there. Just to put it there. It's on there. Okay, so I used one sheet. Okay, so now these are gonna go here. So I think that's a good size. I did everything like at about 16. Gooey cookies. The optional is gonna go down the bottom. The ingredients is gonna go first. So let's put those like right here off center. And I have the ingredients right here, right under it. And then the instructions are gonna start down here. Instructions are there. So start off with one right here. Let me bring this down a little bit. One. And I could do two here. Three. I can do 4. I should do 3 and 4 over here, and then I can do the rest of them over here plus the options, and then that'll note section for y'all. That way it looks like the way you're gonna have it. So, like I said, I still want y'all to be able to write on this. How come I don't make them so big? Because I think the half page is pretty good, and you can make it on anything, like fit it into anywhere. Either if you want to do it like on a. What does this make this? Like an A5, A5, A6 will still fit in there. You know what I mean? Three. And 4. Oh, you know what? I didn't even tell y'all either. Danielle and her thing that she gave me. She sent me some tasty cakes too. You know those are not gonna last when it comes to chocolate stuff like that. It didn't last. It really didn't. They went by really fast. I think I was the only one. I didn't even share with Will. I was like, nope, I'm sorry. I was like, those are mine. Can't have them. 5, 6, 7. And this is 8. And then the optional part, which worked out pretty well. And then you'll have a whole little note section down here. You can put notes down here if you want. But I think that's that's pretty much it. I wonder if I have a little note section or a little notes part. Sometimes it says notes. I don't, but you can put little, I can probably write it in there in pencil. If I don't want to write in it in pen. Or maybe I can't write it in a pen. Let's see. Let me take off my glasses so I can write better. Okay. Now we can write it in, just write it in black. No, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna write it in block letters. What am I, a serial killer? What the fuck is this kind of fucking third grade writing? Hold on, y'all. See the top of my head, I'm sorry. Let's see. You'll get the point. It's my planner, right? It's my chicken scratch, my personal font. All right, so I hope y'all like this. Like I said, it's gonna be the set and then that. So it's not gonna be together, it's gonna be separate. That'll be like the full page if you wanna keep them the full page. But I think this came out really good. Hopefully y'all like it. It's gonna be on my, we're gonna start this on the third one. Baking stuff will be on the third one. All right. I should bring up the first one that I did, but I can't remember where I put it at. But this looks really good. I love it a lot. I needed to remember to make a little note section when I start printing these out for the title, the ingredients, instructions, and the optional. I need to make a little note section so I can put like that there too. Maybe a square for y'all and just put like little lines on it. Maybe. Probably add it to like this section over here. But other than that, I like it. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Hopefully I have a good week and y'all stay blessed. And don't give nobody the power to ruin y'all's day, of course, like always. Y'all have a good one, a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good everything. Y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.